And our audience were having a question mark saying that who is KPO, what they do basically, and what is their responsibility. So, since you have working experience in KPO, so just give a broad explanation to our audience, Bhavani. Yep. Over to you.
So this Google KPO stands for Knowledge Process Outsourcing. And Google KPO, it is all about Google advertisements or content curation. So if there is any individual who is keenly interested in marketing side or in advertisement section, and this Google KPO will give them the best platform ever. So Google KPO, it is basically, it is all about advertisements.
Okay. So basically, a person, a fresher or he or she want to pursue his career in social media, digital marketing. So KPO is the best start to the individual, correct?
Yes.
So you just for better understanding to our audience, you take us some real world example and just give a idea what is this KPO is basically about. Yep.
Okay, as I already mentioned, this Google KPO is all about content curation and Google advertisement. For example, when you're scrolling your social networking websites such as like Instagram, sometimes you see some products which are related to the most recently viewed products on some of the shopping websites like Amazon, Flipkart, Ajio, Myntra, etc. So the way a product is being promoted is what actually called as this Google advertisement.
Okay.
Actually, as an analyst, I need to verify some of the shopping websites or URLs of different shopping websites, say Amazon, Uber, eBay, etc., in order to verify the content of an ad text.
Okay.
So, as an analyzer, I need to check the quality of the advertisement. So, quality indicates if at all an advertisement goes online, it should not create any offensive impact or violate any copyright laws. As you know, Google is actually used by different age groups people. It is rightly from small people to the elderly age. So
Okay.
any content like non-family safe content or any adult content, so any of the products which are related to adult content sites, they should not be released to Google because it might create some adverse impact on children.
Agree.
So as an analyst, I'm going to verify if that content is actually safe,
Okay.
and if people who are viewing it will have a good it's such that it does not create any offensive impact.
Okay.
So let me just give you a simpler example.
Good.
So all these advertisements are basically AI generated, and we all know that then machine also makes some mistakes. So it is the job of the analyzer to rate the advertisement by rectifying all those mistakes. For example, yeah, so if I'm a customer and I'm looking for an iPhone 15 in some of the shopping websites, say Amazon, what if I'm going to get the results, search results related to iPhone 14 or some model or some kind of phone cases or accessories related to iPhone 15? So it is not, it is going to give a bad experience to a customer. So as an analyzer, I need to match the query given by the customer to the product in the domain. So I need to balance both. I need to match those both. Okay. And sometimes, what if the ad context is speaking about an iPhone, and what if the image is about some other Android phone? Again, it creates a bad impact to the user. So it is my job to verify all these ad context. So we all know all these are basically human, I mean machine mistakes. So it's we human. We are like working on those and rectifying them.
All right. So, saying if you're asking me to give a statement about who is this KPO, you guys will be validating everything about the advertisement product, correct?
Yes.
So that is the thing. So you guys will be having some parameters based on the product. So if that product is satisfying all the parameters, then it will be moved to the market.
Yes.
Or else it will send back to the for correction purpose kind of thing.
Yes.
Revision.
No, it's like some of the advertisements, they have so much of exaggerations to attract the customers. So some of the advertisements or some of the domain, they speak like we are having the biggest sale of the year. So blockbuster event is going on. So BOGO, which means buy one get one offer, is currently running.
Yep.
So come soon, grab so much of offers, exciting deals and offers. So once we look at that word, we get so much of attracted. But what if the domain is really not having that sale? It will be a bad impact again to the customer. So it is job of the analyzer to verify if that sale is currently happening in the domain, and the products that are being advertised are under that sale. So only on the parameters which is satisfying, only then the advertisement is going online. Otherwise, it is again rejected and it is going to get modified, and again we are going to analyze it.
Got
Say, for example, let me just give you one more example. So sometimes you see advertisements like 20% offer on women's clothing. So we are like number one on the, we are having nationwide coverage. So we are the number one on the market. We are selling 24 plus brands. We are having all the top brands. All the top brands are at 24% offer. Something so much of exaggeration. So this is what actually called advertisements. So it is my job to verify that offer is there. And even though if the offer is present, sometimes, you know, due to the dynamic nature of the websites, like the number changes. So on the domain, you see 35%, and in the advertisement, you see 45%. Again, there is a mismatch. So it is my job to verify all this. And then if that advertisement is going online, which means it has to satisfy all the conditions and it should not create any copyright loss also. So in such case, you're going to produce an advertisement. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I guess I got a complete idea about what is this KPO is about. Yes. So how we'll try to focus on how you got into this KPO role. Like, is it any kind of assessment or examination or kind of interview? So what is this? Like, how is the hiring procedure, Bhavan?
Okay, I was also into this KPO as a fresher.
Okay.
So before going into this KPO, I need to attempt a test, and the name of the test is Watson test, and the duration is 35 minutes. So this test is purely about 5 sections, and the first one is to test your typing speed and accuracy. So you will read a sentence on the screen, and then you need to retype the sentence. So that is what is your first section. And second section, it is purely on vocabulary, which means you will see a sentence with a missing word. And then you have to fill that sentence with that missing word. And third is grammar. So you're going to hear a sentence and then you need to retype the sentence what you heard. So this is very easy. Yeah. Coming to the fourth section, so it is like paragraph reconstruction. So you're going to see a paragraph on the screen and you need to retype it in your own words. And then coming to the fifth, and this is like the most complex section. So it is all about email writing. You will be given a description related to a particular scenario. So you need to write an email addressing that issue. So you're having 2 questions here. Though you scored some less marks in the above 4 sections, if you can write an email better, and I'm pretty sure you can qualify this test. So this test is for 100 marks and one need to score 65. So 65 is the qualifying mark. And if you get 65 and above, you will be qualified to the HR round.
Okay, so just had a small doubt, Bhavan. You know, like number of words will be mentioned in the platform, or like how is it? You know, we need to cover the sentence in by 500 words, like 200 words. That will be mentioned, or like how is it actually for the email?
It is like less than 100.
Less than.
The paragraph is also very short. It is not so long. It will only test your ability, how much you are going to grasp from a small context. Yeah.
So you mentioned it was for 35 minutes of time, right?
Yes.
So how about sections, Bhavani? You mentioned there will be 5 rounds. Is it like, you know, once you're done with first round, next will be the second section or third? Like, is it like that, or we can go back to the first section later? Like, how is it actually?
Well, you can't navigate to different sections. The first thing is you will attempt like section wise. After first, you have to go to second. You can't jumble between the sections.
Timer will be there, right, at the top corner right side?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So camera will be on or off for this assessment, Bhavani?
No, it is off.
All right. Off. So once you're done with this assessment, 65% is the threshold. So guys, the threshold may change from time to time. So it depends on the company requirement. So 65 is just a margin, but it may change when hiring for other profiles. Okay. So that is one update.
One more point here is it is not like only one attempt. So you are given 3 attempts.
Okay.
So it depends how a fresher will be able to catch it or how will he able to use those 3 chances. So he will be given 3 chances because KPO is going to hire the number in bulk because they need lot of requirement, lot of manpower. So the chances are more. So it depends on who is going to qualify the test.
So once you're done with assessment, next will be HR, what you mentioned. Like,
Yes. Next,
so how-
once if you are done with the exam, it is like 90% you're fine. But still, the major part is obviously the HR round. So you have to prove your best, or you need to say that you need to prove yourself that you're going to do the best in that KPO. So you're going to have good communication. So how are you going to how will you be able to balance your work life and all? It is like the way you talk is the way you can attract the HR. That's all.
okay. HR is the elimination round, Bhavani, or is it just a formality?
No. HR, it is like elimination also because if you don't do good, who is going to take you? Yeah.
Good. Agreed. So it's an elimination round also, correct?
Yes.
So
Yes.
first is assessment. If you perform well, then you will be eligible for HR, and HR is also elimination round.
Yes.
So, all right, I guess we have got idea about what is this KPO and what is our responsibilities, and we also came to know about its hiring procedure. If a company want to hire a KPO candidate, so this will be the pattern of hiring, correct?
Yes.
So, here looking into fresher in consideration, Lakshmi. So, if let us assume that I'm a fresher and I need to, join into the profile of KPO. So, what are the skills I should know? Any talk on that?
Okay. The first thing is obviously the verbal communication, excellent speaking and writing skills. And one need to have a good grasping power. Like the advertisement, it is purely depends upon some of the guidelines which are given by client.
Okay.
So one need to have a grip about all these guidelines. So he should have that reading ability, he should have that analyzing ability. Yeah, and he should have that mindset to accustomed to the changes in the guidelines. So it is not purely only one single guidelines for all advertisement. So it depends. It depends on new guidelines. So sometimes, it depends upon different situations. So it is like purely the ability of that fresher to make to accustom with all such type of changes. Yes.
So coming to its, hierarchy in its professional. Okay, so let's assume that I had joined a company as an associate. Okay, so after sometimes based on my performance, I will be promoted to so and so role. So what is the what is the KPO hierarchy in this domain, Bhavani? Yep.
Yeah, as I already told you that it's been 8 months that I have been into this Google KPO. So I have started my Google KPO as an L1 role. So as an L1, I'm purely working as an analyzer. So it is my first job to verify all the URLs, home pages, etc. Create the content of the advertisement. So once if I prove that I'm very good at L1, I'm having a good job percentage at L1, automatically I will be promoted to L2 role. So within 1.5 months, I think I was like promoted to L2. So as an L2, as an L2 analyzer, I'm not directly verifying those websites or URLs. I'm going to verify the work that is being done by L1. So whatever the verification that was done by L1, so I'm going to review all those verifications. So I'm not directly putting so much of effort on the websites. I'm going to reduce my time just by relying upon L1. So if I'm really very good at this L2 role and if I'm also having good quality percentage, automatically the next step is I'm going to become a quality analyst. So quality analyst is the leading role. So quality analyst is the person who is going to convey the guidelines or any doubts or any such requirements. So he is going to convey the requirements from the clients to the L1 and L2. So if there are any doubts to this L1 and L2 regarding any advertisement, whether to pass it or not, so he's like a mediator between this L1, L2 as well as with the client. So the quality analyst is the best role. So automatically there are also so many promotions in this KPO, and it is also give you the best career path.
Cool. So I guess we got a proper idea about how is its hierarchy and all. I just wanted to ask about its working mode. Okay, so currently is it like you need to go to the office, or is it one home? Is it hybrid? How is it actually?
Okay, Google KPO is completely a work from home process.
Okay.
So the best, happiest thing is that. And one more thing is, I already told you that I'm going to work on a tool. So it is going to record all the time and all the time, the number of times you're taking a break, etc., etc. So it is going to record the time of your entire work. So as an analyst, I need to work exactly 9 hours. My utilization time should has to be nearly 8.5 hours to 9 hours in between. And I'm going to log in at 9:30 in the morning. So from 9:30 to 10, I need to attend a call where we'll get regular changes if there are any changes in the guidelines. So there is going to be a meeting. And from 10, I'm going to start work on advertisements. So per a day, I need to work nearly on 62 to 63 advertisements.
Okay.
So my log off time is exactly sharp 6. And sometimes, if you're very confident about advertisements, like if you know very well, your work will almost complete by 5:15, 5:30 also. So it all depends on it. It is in your hands with how much efficiency you're going to do the work. So after 6, no one is going to disturb you. So it's all over. 9 to 6, that's all. So you're not going to get any company calls or any huddle call, something like that. No. If there is any work more, it is only from 9 to 6. That's all.
So after 6,
So it is very friendly, and flexible hours too.
then after 6, no manager will call you, hey, Bhavani, I have actual call. Can we have nothing like right?
No, nothing. You're free. You can go anywhere, but the next day, be right to the work.
All right. So at 9:30, you'll be having a login time. After that, you'll be having a status call, what to do for the day. And after that, you'll be given a target, correct? And you need to, if you are done with those targets, then you are happy to log out. All right.
Yes.
And working mode is remote as of now.
Yes.
All right. So here is the situation, Bhavani. Okay. So let's assume that on Monday, I need to take leave. Okay. So can I work on Sunday or Saturday and take leave on Monday? Such kind of opportunity is given?
Okay. Obviously, you have work week offs or you have comp off, etc. You can work on any festival holiday hours and you're going to pay extra for it. Or you can even work on weekends like Saturday, Sunday, or anything. You will be even paid for that. So if you want a holiday in any of the working days, so you can take a holiday, you can come back, work on Saturdays and Sundays, and you can compensate your deficits there. So there is no problem.
Good. So how about holidays? I mean, leave. Bhavani, how many leaves are there given to a person in a year? How is it actually?
So leaves, it's like we'll be having 25 earned leaves, and per a month you will be having a shrinkage. So per a month you're allowed to take one holiday, so one sick leave. So if you want to have any planned leaves for about 3 to 4 days, so I already told you can work on weekends and then compensate it.
So I guess we have got an idea about it, working mode, everything, right? And coming to a simple question. Is it marketing required? Is it advertisement is required? What is your view on that, Bhavani? Since you're working in this KPO advertisement thing. So for a market, for a business, for a product, advertisement is required? If yes, what is your view on that?
Yes, advertisement is really essential because in an advertisement, the more the product is going to be promoted, the more it is going to be put for sale. And the more the product is sold, automatically it is going to give a profit to the company. So it is going to create a positive impact on the company. So advertisements are really essential to promote the product so that maximum it reaches the customer, the economy, or the investment on the product. So the company is going to get huge amount of profits by getting more amount of sold. Yeah.
All right. So I guess we covered everything, and I guess we got a complete idea regarding what is this KPO is all about and what this person you would work in this KPO and what is your responsibility. Everything we got an idea. Okay. Last but not least, Bhavani. So any tips to our audience? Any suggestion to our audience, Bhavani? Yep.
Okay. So you all got to know that this is purely a non-technical genre and all. So now, as we all know that internet is ruling the world now. So advertisements over the internet, so this is going to reach the maximum number of people because all the people are aware of the social networking sites. So it will be really good. So it is going to give a good start to all the freshers, and you will be having a work friendly environment. It is like fun filled work and all. So if you are interested in marketing, this Google KPO will give you the best opportunity.
Cool. And thanks for those mentioning your tips to the audience about it. So I guess we covered everything. And anything you want to mention? Anything is still missing? I guess.
Yes. Actually, firstly, thank you for having me here. And it's like I really appreciate the insightful content that you provide about this corporate interviews and placements. So all your videos, they like offer valuable information and tips to all the younger minds who have an idea to fluctuate between the job markets. So I say keep up the fantastic work and will always support you.
Thanks for mentioning that. Bhavani. So yeah, really
Yeah.
thank you for taking time and joining us and sharing your KPO insight to our audience, and really appreciate that. Bhavani.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to share my experience too.
Yeah, pleasure. And yeah, guys, this is all about today's talk, and this is the first episode of Art of Professionalism. So in upcoming days, I will be making such kind of episodes in coming days, and I will be interviewing many techies, irrespective of the professionals, so that you can get a clarity what is this role is all about. Okay, and Bhavani, thank you once again for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. Rakshi.
And yeah, guys, this is all about today's talk. See you in the next new episode. Until then, just take care. See you. Bye.